What's going on? Welcome back to Trending Stock. Today we're going to talk to you about Hologram. I want to give you a quick overview of what caused all of this today and then what caused all of that. I want to give you a full breakdown of everything that you need to know. But first, make sure to hit that thumbs up. And with that, let's get right to it. So starting off, it did go up and closed to 14.48%. It did have a high of 28.2. So definitely it was interesting. No news from the company itself, no SEC filings, but then again, I'm pretty sure a lot of investors can expect that, but there was a lot of volume. So 118.33 million shares were traded, 56.7 is the average. So I always like to look at where volume comes from. So it wasn't coming from large entities. There was no transactions on the dark pool, nor the secondary market. Secondary market is often enough linked to shorting. So pretty much majority of the volume that did come and happen today was from shorts as well as algorithmic trading. You can kind of tell that from the barcoding as well, that there was a lot of algos involved, but surprisingly, shorts did return 316,000 shares. That is net. So they were fairly active today, but again, net, they did return around that 316,000. 7.73% of the free float is being shorted, works out to be 6.18 million shares overall are being shorted. Cost to borrow average is 17.94, and then the minimum is 16.41. Utilization is 38.69 as well. So in reality, this is a unique circumstance. I'm sure a lot of people, again, are wondering what the hell caused Hologram to go up. It did hit a low of 20 cents, so pretty much right out the gate, even pre-market, it hit 20 cents, and then it just boomed from there. And the reasoning is, not to be all FUD-ish, if that's even a word, but if we actually look at all of this, so one thing that has really been moving Hologram over this last little bit is linked to their notes. Some people might not want to kind of accept that, but that is happening. And so there is a lot of dilution occurring behind the scenes. So I'm sure some of you, again, are saying, well, hold on. Dilution actually causes the stock price to go down, not up. What are you smoking, Cal? Very good question. Nothing. But if we actually do look at the prospectus, though, it actually does state that the conversion is going to be 70% of the lowest price. So whenever there is sell-offs that does happen, similar to today, this is why you do get the conversions occurring. And based on the stipulations in here in that prospectus, it actually does state that if there is demand in the market, it could just be fulfilled on the secondary market. So essentially, a lot of this buying is linked to conversions to be given out. And this sell-off, in my opinion, if I was to take an educated guess, it would be the note holders, because going back over here, it does state that you can have, it's 9.99%. So whoever the note holders are, cannot hold more than 9.99% of the float. And so this is why I've stated in the past, I'll go into this little section right here. So a lot of these people have N, so the notes, they get paid through the interest, which is convertible shares. So they get given these shares, and so they reach their cap of 9.99. My mousemanship is absolutely horrible, but you guys get your the idea, right? So let's say I'm a note holder, I get 9.9%. So that, in theory, it could cause the stock price to go up dependent on the price and everything. And essentially, if I want to convert more, I can't until I relieve and sell out some of this 9.9. So they do sell it, causing downward pressure right here. So selling pressure, and then they rinse and repeat, because then, of course, they don't have that 9.9% anymore. They can freely exercise as much as they want. So yeah, there is a lot of these notes. So there's going to be a lot of conversions. So in reality, the next time we do find out what the actual outstanding share count is for Hologram, it is going to be kind of a very big surprise for investors. So I know I do sound like a broken record sometimes, keep saying that it's the same, like the notes are damaging. They are. they are extremely damaging to the share price because there is going to be constant dilution. If the company was doing something, then yes, that could definitely offset the dilution by potentially future revenue, if that makes sense. But the company's, again, not saying jack all. They're not really giving investors anything to really hang on to. All they're doing is diluting through equivalent payday loan of sort debt instruments. So it does get them money immediately, but when it comes down to paying, it's going to be not the company that suffers. It is going to be current shareholders. And my apologies, I do bring this up every video because I tried to educate. This is truly what is going to continue to happen with Hologram until they actually do something with their money. And based on my last video, I think it is fair to assume that that money is gone through one of their 13 subsidiaries, or I believe is now 14. But yeah, it's a interesting case. So let me know your thoughts on Hologram. Do you feel that there is something coming? And if so, what? When it comes down to shorts returning some shares, do you think that is a precursor for something as well, or do you think that is linked in one way or another to the note holders and that they're kind of working in unison? So what's your thoughts? Don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe. I always greatly appreciate that. One final thing I just wanted to share with you, definitely take advantage of this promo. It does give you 5 free stocks. Each stock is valued up to $2,000. So that's an amazing deal. Link to that is in the description below and also the comments. With all that said, I appreciate all of you guys watching.